Hi, my name is Mary Bartushik. I'm the supervisor of New Prague Area Schools Early Learning Programs, and I'm here to talk about our preschool program for the 2024-2025 school year. First of all, New Prague Area Schools works collaboratively with our area school district and teachers and administration, along with our community education department. Our main goal, of course, is for your child to have a successful school experience, and that starts now at preschool. We are a four-star parent aware rated program, meaning we have to do certain trainings and keep our professional development up. So we receive this rating every 2 years. This also allows us to be able to distribute early learning scholarships through the state of Minnesota. Our philosophy, really, truly, most important for us is to make sure your child is safe and feels secure and feel like they are part of our school community and their classroom, and to make sure that they feel that they are cared for and loved. What we know and our research tells us that little children who feel loved, safe, secure, they grow and develop, and they can learn really easily then. We also know that every child really loves to learn and they all have very special talents and abilities. And of course, they're growing so much socially and intellectually. And we know you are also a very important part of your child's school success. All of our staff, our teaching staff, have 4-year college degrees. Many of them have master's degrees. They're continually going to professional development and becoming more and more experts in their field. Our preschool program is a play-based preschool, meaning they are doing things, they are active, you might walk in and go, well, they're just playing, but there's always reasons for everything we do. Is very purposeful. And what we know is children learn better through play. Again, our big philosophy, this isn't a curriculum, it's kind of an overall philosophy in our programming, is that, again, that connection between kids, making sure that they feel safe in our program. We also truly believe kids are not naughty, they're not bad. We need to teach them skills. They just don't have those skills. Some kids, it's easier for the others, but they're not naughty, they're not bad kids. All kids are wonderful. They just need to learn certain things. This is part of our conscious discipline program. Every morning, our children come in and they greet their teacher. A lot of them get to choose a lot of times how they greet them, but making that simple connection. We know we're hurrying our kids along all day long, so we want to make sure and stop and do that for them. Really make that moment. Here's another example of lots of songs that we do. And here our children are working on making eye contact with each other, and also this really good physical development of crossing the midline as well. And of course, it's just fun. So lots of things we do, of course, they're fun, but again, it's very developmentally appropriate and they are learning. Every classroom has a safe place for a child. It's not a timeout place. That's not timeout. Children learn that fast. It's a place that they can go to kind of, collect themselves. Just like adults, sometimes we need to collect ourselves. This is for children as well. And we teach them all different sorts of strategies to learn how to calm themselves, because that self-regulation is so important. Again, our children learn through play. We take our curriculum and put it into the child's world, so it's really meaningful. We use different curriculums. We use the OWL curriculum, which is really comprehensive. Literacy, math, science activities. There's gym activities as well, movement activities. Then our SMART program is also very much sensory-based, and that brain and body connection and how they learn. And then our second step curriculum is all about social emotional. That's where you saw the little puppets in the slide prior. We do a lot with the puppets, and the children love the puppets and they learn from the puppets. It's a lot easier. It's a great teaching technique for little kids. core advantage is our assessment. It's a whole child assessment, observational assessment piece. So we take a lot of photos, we catch your child doing something that is very, look at, they have that skill, and we will snap a shot of that and then make sure and put it into that core curriculum. So you get this kind of this portfolio of what your child is doing and where they are at developmentally. You get those twice a year, one in January and one at the end of the year. Potty training, really important. We highly, highly recommend all of our kids to be potty trained when they enter preschool. Is it an absolute requirement? No. We want you to bring your child here. Although we are a partner with you and we want to be able to make sure that you're working on it. And we do want children in underwear when they come to school. And those self-independent skills are really important. So using easy pants and shorts to pull up and down rather than, buckles and all that, it makes the whole process easier. And of course, your child feels much more independent, and their self-esteem goes up when they can do all these things themselves. But we will help you with this process if needed. We have parent and family teachers who we can connect you with, and they can help you through these stages and steps. All of our areas of focused learning, we do a lot of social emotional development, because what we know is that children who can handle their emotions, children who get along well with others, children who can handle disappointment, children who can wait for something, they just do better in school. And then their brains are ready really, truly for any of those academic things. And of course, we focus on letter and sound recognition, lots of pre-literacy skills. So we're not teaching reading. We're not doing that. We're teaching, of course, if your child is at that level, we will help. Of course, it's always, we meet the child where they're at. So I think that's really important to state. But all these pre-literacy skills take place in our classroom as well. Really important. Here's just some photos, just that active learning again, and just making it fun. It's just really fun in our classrooms. Here's a full day sample of what a class could be like. This, there's a lot of components to it. We do not rest during preschool time in the afternoon. There is just lots of opportunities for learning, for playing, for, social skill building. So that is more like the full day. And of course, those are pre-K. Those are kids who are going to kindergarten the next year. All of our teachers, their sample, they have main components, but their schedules may vary a little bit. This happens to be Miss Ann's schedule. This is a half-day schedule for Miss Lynette. So she teaches half days in the mornings and the afternoon. Her morning classes are the 3-year-olds. So, it's more age appropriate to their age level, of course, the teaching is, because 3s are a lot different than 4s. Very, very different. They have different skills. So we really differentiate and make that classroom into that 3s component. But this is her sample schedule as well. Family communication involvement, super important. We want you to be part of this. We communicate through Seesaw, emails. We have, phone calls, anything. We want to make sure we're a partner with you to help your child have a good school experience. And it all starts right here. We want you to be involved. We want you to feel comfortable coming into school. Make sure if you're on social media to like us and follow us on the New Prague Area Early Learning Community Education page on Facebook, because we do a lot of our programming, special events, things that are happening, a lot on there. So make sure you're connected. We have 3 different locations for preschool. We have the Central Education Campus here in New Prague. We have Eagleview Elementary out in Elko, New Market. And we have 2 classes at Falcon Ridge Elementary in New Prague, which are the nature-based classroom and a 4-day full day class of pre-K. Here's a little bit about our nature preschool. This is our first year doing it. It has become it's just really a great experience. Of course, for some children, you have to look at what is best for your child when picking preschool programming. It can really positively influence their creativity and that non-structured playtime. And problem solving skills. It's just been really fun to go out there and see what they're doing and how they're learning. Here's some more photos. Lots of different opportunities we take. They go on nature walks a lot. They are outside for sure over 50% of the time. I would say this year it's probably been 75% of the time. We do have an indoor classroom where they can go for, if the weather is just not, they can't go outside. But they get out there. They get out there in the rain, the snow. That's part of that whole experience. Oh, here's the mud kitchen, which is one of the favorites for the kids outside. They really, really love that. And we are continually, since this is our first year, we're adding on and doing different things as we go along too. Lots of times this is the main question people ask me, what preschool class should I pick for my child? Really, truly, I want you to remember more preschool programming doesn't necessarily mean better for everybody. For some children, 4-day full day, wow, that's really appropriate for them. Maybe they haven't had the opportunity to be around other children, or, maybe they're not big book lovers, or, they just haven't had lots of experiences. That more time in that classroom can be really beneficial for them. Now, if their class experiences or your family life at home, you fulfilled some of those different needs, maybe then your child doesn't need as many hours of preschool. We purposely provide lots of different times and choices for you and your family and what works for them and for you. Meet your teacher. We have 2 different nights in August, and they'll be August 20th or the 21st. And you're going to get this information. First, you decide where you're going to go in the classroom or which class you want to decide to put your child into. Make sure when you register, you put a first choice and you put a second choice as well. Put a second choice. It's really important. And then we do a confirmation back to you saying, yep, your child is in this class. And then we wait until August. We'll contact you the first weeks in August with what your teacher's name is and the paraprofessional. And if there's another teacher in the classroom, that teacher as well. And of course, the class supply list comes then too. On those, as you will also get at that time, a time for you to sign up to come in to meet the teacher. And it's going to be one of those class times on those days. Preschool starts this year on Monday, August 26th. I know it's early. We are starting early though. The calendar is very kind of just wonky this year for New Prague area schools. Probably lots of school calendars are next year because of some professional development and training that has come down from the state of Minnesota. All teachers in this public school system need to go through this science of reading training. And of course that takes time. So that has affected our calendar. And I always make sure that Monday and Wednesday classes have the same number of days as Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I just want to be really clear about that. Monday, Wednesdays is the same number of times and opportunities as Tuesday, Thursdays. Again, starts August 26th. We have lots of different offerings. Make sure you go through our brochure. I don't want to read through everything here, but there's information for you and what you will need. If you are planning to open enroll in the school district for kindergarten and up and higher, you can contact Janelle Sass to get that open enrollment going so that the school district knows that you are coming. If you are just coming for preschool from another district, that's okay. You do not have to do the open enrollment forms. We had been providing transportation 3 times a day. Unfortunately, with budget cuts, we had a referendum that didn't pass. We had to cut that back. And we are only offering transportation during the midday time. So that means after 11:30 class, we can take kids to a place they need to get to, or we can pick up for a 12:45 or 1 o'clock class. Again, this is based upon need, not convenience. So again, please look at those lists and make sure that if you qualify for that opportunity. Early childhood screening is also required by the state of Minnesota before your child goes to kindergarten. But don't wait till kindergarten. Our program has a requirement that we want all children screened by December 1st of 2024 that are in our program. So you can start preschool up. You don't have to get it done before preschool starts. If you can, please do sign up for it. It's really important. 3.5 years old, the ages, that's really great. And of course older, but that 3.5 is really a prime time to come in for screening. Again, kindergarten looks a lot different than it did, of course, when I went, because that was a long time ago. But even, the last few years, it has really become quite more rigorous. And, they're diving into that reading. So preschool has become more and more important for that transition and school expectation as they head into kindergarten. So hopefully you're going to choose our program. And please, if you have any questions, please reach out to us. We also have WRAP childcare programming before and after preschool and on preschool days or on days when there is not preschool. So let's say your child has preschool on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You can do WRAP programming on Tuesdays, Thursdays. There's lots of different opportunities. You can get preschool or you can get WRAP programming early in the morning or later in the afternoon. Our registration opens Wednesday, January 31st at 8 a.m. So you can get on there and register. Again, here's some information for you. You can just pause me and then you can read through things. The priority registration, that should say February 7th. It says February 9th. I just caught that. That priority is February 7th. So that's for families who are returning to our program. They need to get that registration in. And we'll be sending out confirmation pretty quickly by February 20th for sure. All right, so that is it. Please give me a call if you have more questions or because it's a lot of information. We understand that this might be totally new to you. So please do reach out, call us 952-758-1674. And we would love to answer your questions. And we would love to have your child in our program. Thank you.